final game here in Pittsburgh for the season. We have 3 more against the Pirates coming up in about a week and a half. But looking for the sweep here. Not hasn't been too much this year that we thought about sweeping the Pirates, and we finally get a chance to sweep these guys. Too bad it's at the end of the season, but it also would give us our 70th win of the year. We got Kyle Hendricks going on the mound today. He's got 10 wins. He's going up against Charlie Morton, who's got 8 wins and has been pretty hittable this year. So hopefully we can get some offense off of him. Get into this ball game here. Kyle's going to wear the blues. Kyle likes wearing the blues. He wears the blues a lot in real life, too, so I'm going to go ahead and wear those today. And lineup's looking darn good today, as it normally is. And not handling defensive catching duties well lately. He needs a couple days off to rest his knees. No. He had yesterday off. He had 2 days off in a row. No, he's not getting another day off. We're going to need his bat in the lineup today, but without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out in Pittsburgh, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it! The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division. To center. Hicks going back. And now over. Makes the catch on the warning track.
First pitch moments away in Pittsburgh. The Cubbies and Buccos next. One of the best views in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the 6'4" right-hander out of the Atlanta organization, Charlie Morton. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Dexter Fowler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading out for the Cubs. Center fielder number 22. Dexter Fowler.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
12:35.
The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Let's bring in our scouting report here as we give you a look at the pitches and speeds that we'll see out of the 31-year-old right-hander. Starlin Castro will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's how you want to start a ball game. 3 pitches and 2 outs. Or he's not even loose yet, but he's almost through the first inning.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and you see there, he's been scorching hot these past few games. And the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for Clint Hurdle's Pittsburgh Pirates as they'll line up this way. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
Out of play. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Bare-handed pickup. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a bare-handed grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Josh Harrison stands in, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that I think these guys can become.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League. Now here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, and he's gotten ahead of these first 3 hitters now, and that's a trend that his pitching coach is going to hope continues.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Had him reaching a bit there as this is pushed foul off to the right. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Swing and a hard hit ball to second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Pedro Alvarez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike 1.
And one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
A runner on first with 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's ready, now the pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Chris Bryant will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Bryant.
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No. It'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
In is Jorge Soler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in, with 19 homers and 63 runs batted in. Here it comes. For Walker now at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, he really bunched him up on that 2-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Stepping in now, number 12. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Neil Walker will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Walker waits on the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. First offering on the way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. And the pitch. And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle to his left. He's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and Ramirez is gone. 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Francisco Cervelli get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Pitch on the way. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. He's got himself back into a fastball count now.
The 3-1 pitch. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Here we go. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. Miguel Montero will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now the first pitch. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Kyle Hendricks will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw by Ramirez is in time for the first out.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Standing in now, Addison Russell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. He waits, now the pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. The tag gets one, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We play 2.5, no score on the show. Number 27 makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 27.
Now the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now the pitch. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Swing and a liner toward right center. And a reach, but he tumbles after it, and this could be trouble. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, we've seen this guy have one heck of a year, but we haven't seen him do this too often. Not blessed with a lot of world-class speed, but when he needs to turn it on, he can find that extra gear, and he's going to make it into third here as he legs out a triple.
Charlie Morton will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows that this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
1-0 pitch now. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. So an unfortunate turn of events for him here, as he's going to be forced to leave the game due to injury. And hopefully it's nothing that keeps him out of commission for too long. Travis Wood, who will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 37, Travis Wood.
Charlie Morton will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. 1-1 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. One-two. Lined into left center, and that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And you know, this is something these guys just haven't had for a while. That's an early lead. Although I guess they haven't really had any leads, period. And that's why they're on this losing streak. But a good sign here as he drives in a run to put him up 1-0.
Starling Marte will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first offering. Now a bullet back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Wow. Watch the reaction here in slow motion after this ball is hit. The pitchers have nightmares about balls coming back like this, and this one nearly undressed him as it rocketed into center field. That could have really been trouble.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. This ball's grounded foul. Ready now on 1-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in with a golden opportunity to open this thing up early on. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Let's go, Pirates!
The 1-1 now to McCutcheon. McCutcheon will spin and yank this one down the left field line, but this will find the seats foul. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1.
Boy, you got to believe he's counting his lucky stars out there on the mound. He's facing one of the best run producers in the game with the bases loaded, and he's able to retire him. He's still not off the hook yet, but at least that'll earn him a big exhale out there.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in here with a chance early on to give his pitcher a little cushion to work with. First pitch to him. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. From the stretch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Oh, I think they might have had a shot at getting that guy at the plate. But once this ball is bobbled, you forget about that. He'll just take the sure out at first and let that run come in to score.
Neil Walker will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
He's ready now. The pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 0-2. And now the bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. Another 0-2 home. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
All right, let's go.
A big pitch here, 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Dexter Fowler will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
A broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Here's Starlin Castro. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Anthony Rizzo will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Aramis Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Third baseman, Aramis Ramirez.
Here's the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. One 0.
Here we go.
Good cut fastball in there, 1-1.
Lane 11.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. The 1-2. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's a tight little slider right there. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but then you can see the hard-biting movement come back, and it winds up just catching that outside corner.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
The pitch.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. One out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes a 1-2. On the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, number 27.
Number 27 will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Ball one.
That's right. Good eye.
The 1-1. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Chris Bryant will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Jorge Soler will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike one. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now here it comes. And, oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Number 12 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in there.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-1. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Charlie Morton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Let's go, Pittsburgh!
Now the 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Now the payoff pitch home.
Here we go.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First offering on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
The 1-0. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 2-0. Travis Wood will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit? I just don't get it.
And the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 1-2. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Addison Russell will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and bring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Andrew McCutchen.
Now the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I've been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He's set. Now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1 home. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. So McCutchen into second now on the stolen base. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in third place on the ball club in that department. A 2-1 offering. And it's grounded foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Here's Neil Walker. Swing and a liner. Foul. As a look, now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-2 with one away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third, here's McCutchen heading home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guys throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Here's Aramis Ramirez. And that's off his leg on the mound. Oh, and it's over his head. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And you know what? We see this happen way too many times. The ball's a nice little comebacker. He's got plenty of time to make this throw to second. But for some reason, he's got to wait an extra half second for his middle infielder to cover the base. And that delay just threw the timing of this play completely off.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Number 27 will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now the first pitch. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Number 12 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Starlin Castro will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
First pitch coming. Swing, hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
They finally break through for hit number 3 of this ball game, though. It took them 7 innings to do it. That is not the kind of offensive performance that's going to win you too many ball games.
Anthony Rizzo will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Okay, we'll take it.
First pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
From the belt, the pitch, fouled back. He's ready. Now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Chris Bryant will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Jorge Soler come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
First pitch on the way. And that misses inside 1-0.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. you gotta wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
He's set, now the pitch. Smacked the opposite way now, and this should give him at least 2 bases. Around third is Castro on his way home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Well, he'd put up a string of zeros up until this point, but it looks like his shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In now, number 12. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
He waits, now the pitch. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. Charlie Morton will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Johnson will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Number 25.
Charlie Morton will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
For the Pirates, pitcher Charlie Morton.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch-out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Here's Starling Marte. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
It looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Josh Harrison will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And it's still 3-1. Miguel Montero will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes. Chopper foul. Now the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Arismendi Alcantara will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's a fly ball hit out toward Marte in left. And that's out number 2. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Addison Russell will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
One, two. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 coming. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Eighth inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's the 2-2 home. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
This is really one of the few balls he's hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Look at Walker. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Blake Parker is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Blake Parker.
Andrew McCutchen will lead things off here for Pittsburgh, and he'll have Pedro Alvarez set to follow on deck.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. On the way. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side and reined in 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Pedro Alvarez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
The next pitch. 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0. Splitter is right there, so he climbs back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here comes the 2-1. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here comes a 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Oh, he gets a glove on it, knocks it down.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Neil Walker will step in. An RBI single this last time around. Here's the first offering. He's running towards second. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Yeah, it's not too often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. 1-0, 2-1, sometimes even 1-1. But they roll the dice right away, and it pays off perfect.
Aramis Ramirez step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. And he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bryant is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
We can hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old ah! Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First offering on the way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Here's the 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. And now a pitch lined into right field. He comes through. It's a base hit. Trotting in to score is the runner from third, and that'll force the lead up to 3 here in the 8th.
Well, when you break it all down, there are 3 things you got to have to be successful. Pitching, defense, and the clutch hitting. These guys have been able to ride all 3 so far. That's a big 2-out RBI there.
Number 27 will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubs 1. Starlin Castro will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 1-2 delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
And I like the call to leave him in there instead of going with the closer with the 3-run lead. Ride the hot hand. Don't burn up your closer unless you really need to.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's a 1-0. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the 2-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the gap as Marte and McCutchen chase this thing out to the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the 2-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. Now, if you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Chris Bryant will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Joaquin Soria will get the call here as he'll try to work the final third of an inning in the top of inning number 9.
These changes for Pittsburgh. Now pitching in batting in his spot, number 38, Joaquin Soria. Now playing shortstop and batting in the ninth spot, number
Jorge Soler is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch to him. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. Pause, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. This ball will be chopped foul. Soria with a chance to finish it. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but he wound up needing a little help to get the final 2 outs. Still, 8 1/3 quality innings. We'll take that every time.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 4-1. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
All right, guys. Take the loss here in this one. Just not able to get the offense going. The defense did not back up the pitching either. And that's why we lost this ball game. Just kind of, just the story of the season in this one, sitting here at 69 and 78. That's just the way the season's gone. We did have a really good road trip, though. Can't really look down on that one. We went 7 and 10 on this road trip. We got our final homestand coming up. A lot of good teams coming in on that road trip. The top 3 teams in our division coming in on that road trip. So still a little bit of work to do. We still have a little bit of time, but not much left. Our time is ticking down here on us. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network, as well on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming. And then don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter as well at LRSGN. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm Big Bill 7. You guys be sure to keep it real.